Hi, this is Lucky Robin, and today I'm going to be making chicken broth and chicken Alfredo. So I'm going to be cooking 12 chicken legs in the Instant Pot. I'm going to fill it to the max line with filtered water. Which took a gallon of water in my 8-quart Instant Pot. Now I'm going to add a good deal of onion powder. We don't use bouillon here because it has soy usually, gluten usually, MSG almost always. So it's easier to just season my own way. I probably use about a tablespoon of garlic powder and about 3 tablespoons of onion powder. Then a teaspoon of pepper. And a tablespoon of salt. It's about 2 teaspoons so far, 3 teaspoons, that's about a tablespoon. Alright, and then we're just going to put the lid on. Yeah. Which I need to give a good cleaning on the outside. Clean the inside all the time. Alright, got that set to the vent going forward. And then I'll show you the time. We're going to set this on meat stew for 60 minutes. So the chicken and broth are done, and all I need to do now is drain the broth out and let the chicken cool so that I can shred it up. And to do that, I have a colander in my other Instant Pot. It makes it really easy. So I'm going to let this cool for 30 minutes, and the nice rich broth I'll let cool for 30 minutes as well before I put away what I don't need for this recipe. Okay, I've got 4 cups of the broth in the Instant Pot, and I've got a whole bunch left over. But I'm putting in a 12-ounce box of Jovial gluten-free pasta, and then half of another box. Next, put in some Alfredo sauce. You can make it yourself or you can use the jars. You can put in as much or as little as you want of the sauce, depends on how saucy you like it. My kids like it really saucy, so put in 3 of these 15-ounce jars. Okay, I've got the lid on and in the sealing position, and I'm going to set this for 11 minutes on manual. And we're going to let that go until it's done. And now we release the pressure immediately. Alright, so the reason we want to take it and instantly do the release is because the gluten-free pasta should not stay in any longer than it has to, or it turns into absolute mush. Now the kids will season this to their liking, generally adding more garlic powder, more onion powder, and more pepper. Seldom more salt. Next we dump all the chicken in and stir it in. This is not just a pasta dish, this is a chicken dish with pasta. So it's nicely balanced between carbs and protein and fat. You can of course put in less if you want. But we like it to be a nice hearty meal. And light chicken means everyone's starving later. Alright, so I ended up with 5 TV dinners, but there were 7 portions. My daughter and son each took one. Now I just need to let these cool long enough to go into the freezer. So there they are, all neatly tucked in the freezer. Now to warm these up, you need to add a little bit of milk, just enough so that it'll be creamy again. So that's to taste. And then cook it for 4.5 minutes, and then break up any bits that are still stuck together, stir it up real good, and then another 3 to 4 minutes. My daughter likes it one way, my son likes it the other way. So you can test it to see where you like it at. And that's all there is to that. And I've added the 3 more quarts to the freezer, so that will increase my stash to 5 quarts of chicken broth in here.